Zdravo! Kako ste danas? How are you today? This time we are going to learn how to say how to, and when to, and where to, and such. If you came across a tutorial on how to write a letter, it would most likely be titled Kako napisati pismo. If you wanted to Google how to lose weight in 7 days, you should type Kako smršati za 7 dana. The pattern is kako, how, plus the desired verb in infinitive, napisati, smršati, and then perhaps the object, like in the case of the first sentence, pismo, a letter, or like in the second sentence, a period of time, in 7 days, za 7 dana. Do you know what the last sentence here means? Kako zaraditi novac. How to earn money. But that was searches and manuals. What do we do when we want to ask someone personally? How do I write a letter? How do I lose weight? Well, here it is. Kako, that word stays the same, but then instead of the infinitive verb, you put this tiny word da, and then the desired verb in present tense. Here in particular, we need the first person singular, napišem, and then the remaining part of the sentence stays the same. Kako da napišem pismo. Similarly, kako da smršam za 7 dana, and kako da zaradim novac. You can use this construction when asking for directions or advice, like this.
Izvinite, kako da dođem do Kalemegdana?
By the way, Kalemegdan is an old fortress surrounded by a nice and spacious park in the center of Belgrade. Now, let's try this one. It's only a bit different. Excuse me, where do we buy tickets? The words you're going to need are karta, ticket. It's a feminine gender, or ženskog roda, hence the ž next to it. Then we will use kupiti, to buy. And in case you forgot, where is gde. Pay attention that now it's not where do I, but where do we buy tickets. So change the verb accordingly. Izvinite, gde da kupimo karte? Or, alternatively, and you will hear this often, we say
Izvinite, gde se kupuju karte?
I would translate this as where does one buy tickets? Although there is no specific word for one. Instead, there is this reflexive pronoun se, and kupuju is the third person plural of the verb kupiti in present tense. And this is no accident, because karte are in plural, and the whole sentence could be read as, excuse me, where do tickets buy themselves? Obviously, this is not the actual meaning. Kako se kaže means, how does one say something? For instance, kako se kaže mačka na francuskom means, how does one say cat in French? In Serbian would be na srpskom, na srpskom. This is a new grammatical case at work, but for now, just adopt this as a phrase. Kako se piše slovo ž? How does one write the letter ž? Kako se prave kolači? How does one make cookies? Kako se pravi torta? How does one make a cake? And here I would like you to notice that since kolači, cookies, are in plural, we have kako se prave. And since torta, cake, is singular, then we have kako se pravi torta. How would you say, when does one bathe a baby? The words you're going to need are kupati, to bathe, beba, a baby, and kada, when. Kada se kupa beba? Because this literally means when does a baby bathe itself, the baby is in a way the subject of the sentence now, and that is why it appears in nominative, beba. Otherwise you would use accusative, kupati bebu, kupam bebu, because the baby is the object of the sentence. Kada kupati bebu, when to bathe the baby. Remember, this is that Google search or tutorial form. The simplest way to ask, shall I make coffee, is da skuvam kafu. Just the little da word, the verb in present, and coffee in accusative. Your turn. How do you say, shall I close the door? To close is zatvoriti, and door is vrata.
Da zatvorim vrata.
And what about how do I close the door? Kako da zatvorim vrata? Now try, how does one close the door? Think about, how does the door close itself? Here it's worth remembering that vrata is pluralia tantum, i.e., it only exists in plural.
Kako se zatvaraju vrata?
The tutorial form would be kako zatvoriti vrata. I suppose you could also ask, zašto da zatvorim vrata? Why should I close the door? Play around with this, you will find it useful. That was it for now. Doviđenja.